And we are live. NashvilleLou Live is on the air with AEW Fight Forever. Hello, friends. It's your buddy Lou Pickney with you here. Big weekend for All Elite Wrestling. They've got their Full Gear pay-per-view coming up tomorrow. Tonight for about an hour or so. Maybe longer, we'll see, but probably about an hour. Plan on playing some AEW Fight Forever. I've had so much fun recently. I think that we finally hit the tipping point with that most recent batch of 4, the 2 sets of 2 DLC, as far as not getting as much of the burnout factor of having the same wrestlers appear all the time. Enough variety of the Casino Battle Royale match that it really adds to the fun factor. Took the liberty of going ahead and getting to this spot right here. He's Hangman Adam Page. No shadow gimmicks or anything, just regular Hangman. And the game is the TNT champion. Non-canon. I don't want to use one with a black mat because so many wrestlers have black as their main color. Go with a AEW ring design similar to what I came up with in the Fire Pro Wrestling World video game when I first saw the logo for AEW. It's going back before the pandemic, which more and more is a few years ago. Seems hard to believe.
The following contest is a Casino Battle Royale.
Here we go with a big Casino Royale match. 21 competitors in the ring.
Thank you, Tony Schiavone. So I'm going to be wrestling as Hangman Adam Page in this Casino Battle Royale match. It's a 6 of spades. Typically, the lower the number, the earlier you enter.
Making his way to the ring is the American Nightmare. And his opponent,
You don't get to pick the competitors or their outfits. So I'm not one of the first 4, so there's that. So the Casino Battle Royale match, similar to the Royal Rumble, if you're familiar with that. Timed entry, over-the-top Battle Royal. No pinfalls or submissions or DQs. Look at that, almost in sync there, backed up against the ropes. So to start with, you got Sting, Rey Fenix, Cody Rhodes is doing push-ups, and Chris Jericho. Quite the opening 4. Satellite DDT by Rey Fenix on Cody Rhodes. Sometimes when a downed wrestler is between 2 other wrestlers who are trying to fight, the computer struggles to get them to match up. But I think this match in particular is a lot of fun to live stream, the Casino Battle Royale match. There's so many unpredictable things that happen and so many unique combinations of people. And that's another thing that's helped with the DLC, as far as having that higher variety of people and thus even more of a chance of something unexpected happening. Or with people you haven't seen in that type of a combination before. Rey Fenix takes down Cody Rhodes, only for Chris Jericho to lock in the walls of Jericho. And there's Sting to break it up. The A to B to C that you get in this game. Extra fun factor to it. Cody goes back to doing push-ups. Jericho goes back to the walls. Again, you can't get a submission win in this match, but you can get worn down in a hurry. I wish you could tap out. Jericho the special. Now he's going to go for the Lion Tamer. The variety with a knee in the back. No climbing the ropes for you at that point. Danger for Sting. Jericho has him rocked. There goes Sting, and there goes Cody Rhodes. So it's Chris Jericho. German suplex on Rey Fenix. Here comes Andrade. Yuka Sakazaki. Judas effect from Chris Jericho on Rey Fenix, who's dazed. Andrade's got a signature. Look out, Jericho. So Andrade with that hammerlock DDT on Jericho. Rey Fenix battles with Yuka Sakazaki. This is AEW Fight Forever. This is the PC Steam version. Chris Jericho eliminated by Andrade. Here comes Jungle Boy into the match, Jack Perry. So it's Andrade, Yuka Sakazaki, Rey Fenix, and now Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy's going top rope. Flying cross body press into the back of Rey Fenix. You can cover a lot of ground in AEW Fight Forever coming off the top. It's similar to WWE SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. If you remember that outstanding game from 20 years ago. There are elements of that. There are elements of WWF No Mercy for the N64. And two of the all-time best. So there are a lot of things that I like in this game. There are a lot of things I love in this game. The sound, the way the strikes feel, things that feel like pro wrestling in ways that are difficult to sometimes put into words. It captures the magic of pro wrestling. And with this particular match, you avoid the wonky pinfalls and the referees being out of position and stuff that kind of takes away from the regular matches. Never get the same people in there for too long. Rey Fenix does a cartwheel. Went after Andrade while Jungle Boy. It's body slammed by Yuka Sakazaki. Yuka's tough in this match, in this game. In particular, really good. Ty Mello's really good. Malachi Black, people with really good strikes. Speaking of strikes, there's a kick from Rey Fenix. Andrade's eliminated. Here comes Dustin Rhodes. Didn't mean to step on Justin Roberts' ring introduction for Dustin Rhodes. Rey Fenix drops Yuka Sakazaki. Jungle Boy barely hanging on. Jungle Boy eliminated. That's 3 for Phoenix. Adam Cole enters the match. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say anything bad about Adam Cole. People have met him in person. One of the nicest guys in pro wrestling. A couple of times when I've raided into his the Chugs channel that he has here on Twitch, he's been like really nice about it. I've been like 20 people with him. He's got several hundred in his room. He's still like goes out of his way and it seems genuine. You know, it's like it's a really cool thing. Meanwhile, not so cool for Rey Fenix as Adam Cole lines up the boom. Back elbow for Yuka Sakazaki. No fear for Rey Fenix. Nobody home though on the drop kick. Probably a mistake to try and lock up with Dustin Rhodes. Code red from Dustin Rhodes. Adam Cole takes down Yuka Sakazaki. Dustin poses. Back handspring by Phoenix, who is an exceptionally gifted wrestler. One of the most talented wrestlers in the world. His match with Commander that I saw when AEW ran Nashville back in August. Outstanding. It was a match out of nowhere for Rampage. They make exceptionally difficult things look easy. Speaking of which, Yuka Sakazaki just throwing around Adam Cole. Hey, Phoenix. Still doing the handsprings, the acrobatics, the spin kick. Or a crescent kick there for Yuka Sakazaki. Might as well be a spin kick as fast as he hits it. Dustin Rhodes eliminates Adam Cole. I noted Malachi Black really good with his strikes in this game. His Muay Thai background. For the computer-controlled version of him, he tends to do very well. Yuka drops Dustin Rhodes, and Rey Fenix now battles with Malachi Black. So it's Phoenix, Yuka, Malachi Black, and Dustin Rhodes. Kick that drops Yuka while Malachi takes down Rey Fenix. Yuka Sakazaki's going top rope. Look at the distance. She covers there. My goodness. World's longest Meteora. Setting up Rey Fenix with a senton off the top. Those kind of sequences are what make this match so much fun. There goes Malachi's signature drop kick by Yuka Sakazaki. Then delivers a jawbreaker on Rey Fenix. Dustin Rhodes getting up there with a drop kick. Yuka's got her special. So does Malachi. There's a spin kick. Dustin Rhodes not phased. Jesus, father Dusty Rhodes. I've never seen anybody captivate a room quite like Dusty Rhodes. The one time I was around him, it was at an indie show in St. Petersburg, Florida, one of the last shows that Dusty wrestled at. And he was backstage, shirtless, Dusty Rhodes in 2003, holding court. And there were all these wrestlers standing around. And that show had a wide variety of people. New Jack was there. It was the Bunny. May he rest in peace. But I'll always remember Dusty and how people were just drawn into him. You know, in wrestling, there's a lot of egos and a lot of personalities. But man, it was just really something to see him holding court like I'd always heard about. And I've heard many stories since then. It's like, yeah, that's the real deal with Dusty. So it's Rey Fenix, Malachi Black, the Bunny, and Thunder Rosa. The Bunny has her special. Thunder Rosa's having none of it. So at some point I'm gonna be in this match as Hangman Adam Page. With a six of, was it spades? Clubs? I think it was spades. Because I think Adam Cole came in with the other six, whichever it wasn't spades or clubs, and it threw me off. Like, wait, what? Which Adam? Which six? Look at that. Malachi was staring down the Bunny, and out of nowhere, Rey Fenix comes in with a strike. And then Thunder Rosa off the top. That's, again, that's the gameplay feel of Here Comes the Pain. The PlayStation 2, which ironically didn't have a very good Royal Rumble game compared to Shut Your Mouth, the previous year's iteration. I know some really useless trivia about pro wrestling games from 20 some odd years ago, but it's relevant here. Rey Fenix still doing those acrobatics this far into the match. He's got a special. Malachi Black hanging on. The Bunny didn't finish him off. Will she regret it? Malachi is hanging out on the apron there. Flying over the Bunny to take down Rey Fenix. And a solid pair of elbows for the Bunny. Fez press for Thunder Rosa. And Rey Fenix with those handsprings. The Bunny, big double clothesline. Malachi takes a seat in the corner. Rey Fenix takes exception to it. That's the striking power of Malachi Black in the range, too. That's why his computer-controlled wrestlers tend to do very well in this match. Oh. Exploder suplex into the corner on the Bunny. Malachi's got a signature. Takes a seat, has a special. There's that big spin kick. Rey Fenix. The Bunny. Malachi. Again, these matches, the pace doesn't really let up. I find it highly entertaining, at least usually. Especially now that there's enough variety, and as the season 2 wrestlers get entered into the game, it'll be that much more. There goes Thunder Rosa. The Bunny hanging on. Bryan Danielson to the match. I'd like to think Danielson has a pass into every single one of these Casino Battle Royale matches. I would be all for that. Brainbuster by Malachi on Rey Fenix, and there's the Bunny off the top with a big splash like they planned it. Phoenix has 4 eliminations, but he also has big danger over his name. Not a good sign. There goes Rey Fenix. So Matt Jackson of the Young Bucks enters the match. Joining the Bunny, Malachi Black and Bryan Danielson. Malachi with this. He's got the range. Speaking of range on kicks, it's Matt Jackson eliminating Bryan Danielson. Grand opening, grand closing. Abaddon enters the match. This is AEW Fight Forever, NashvilleLou Live. Malachi Black hanging on, eliminated by Abaddon. So Jeff Hardy enters the match. At some point, I'll be in here as Hangman Adam Page. For the moment, Matt Jackson of the Young Bucks, Jeff Hardy, Abaddon, and the Bunny. Basement Rana for the Bunny. Jeff Hardy, Swanton off the top into the legs. The backs of the knees of the Bunny. Abaddon focused on Matt Jackson. Danger for the Bunny, who's out. Finally, I'm into the match. There it is, 6 of spades. Hangman Page. So Pac comes in right behind me. Jeff Hardy in there. Also Abaddon. Those are the 4 in there at the moment. I'm wrestling as Hangman Adam Page. It's a Casino Battle Royale match. No pinfalls, no submissions. Whoa. What did I do there? A standing backflip for no good reason? Nope. Pac one-ups me. Oh, don't get kicked over the top or rope there by Pac. That'd be the most unsatisfying way for this to quickly end for me. Abaddon's not having it. Powerbomb for Pac. Uh-oh. Oh no. Well, that was unspectacular of me. Had a cameo in that one. There comes Luchasaurus. Another basement Rana from Abaddon. Pac, nobody home with a moonsault off the top. So it's Abaddon, Pac, Jeff Hardy, and Luchasaurus in there at the moment. Choke slam for Jeff Hardy from Luchasaurus. Well, Pac's looking to get himself a battle with the dinosaur. Snap suplex on Luchasaurus. No easy task. Jeff Hardy eliminated by Pac. Anna Jay comes into the match. Look at the strength of Pac. Sit out powerbomb for Luchasaurus. Anna Jay sprinting to the top rope and connecting with Pac as Abaddon takes down Luchasaurus. Luchasaurus eliminated by Abaddon. That's 4 for Abaddon. Orange Cassidy's the Joker, last entrant in the match. So one of these 4 is going to be the winner. What a great draw for Orange Cassidy, coming in last. Number 21 spot. Powerbomb by Pac for Abaddon. Scoop and a slam by Anna Jay on Orange Cassidy. The brisk pace of this match doesn't let up. Pac with that submission maneuver walked in. Hey, Callum, how's it going? Samoa Joe and Jon Moxley. They're both great. Like, they tend to be in pro wrestling programs and storylines that are serious. And that's what I like in my pro wrestling. When it's serious and it feels like, okay, this is a battle right here. Those guys bring it. Moxley is one of the very best promos in the world. It's fantastic. Joe is also a great promo. The agility of Orange Cassidy on display against Abaddon. Pac going top rope. Shooting star press off the top, nobody home. Yeah, Samoa Joe going back to the days of Impact, TNA. He was a big part of the early days of that company as far as having those ultra high-end matches, especially at a time when the in-ring from WWE wasn't exactly putting on match of the year candidates. Sometimes they did, obviously, but you know how that place is. But it's great. You got Moxley in AEW, you got Moxley in New Japan Pro Wrestling, so Abaddon eliminated by Anna Jay. We're down to these 3. Anna Jay, Orange Cassidy, the orange punch. Anna Jay picked a poor time to pose. Now Pac trying to pick his spot. But look out. Orange has a special. Beach break on Pac. Orange Cassidy. My favorite overall probably Will Ospreay. As far as like just wrestlers in general, I know he's not with AEW, he's in New Japan. As far as guys in AEW, it's tough to pick. It's so tough to just pick one. I'm a huge Eddie Kingston fan. Fans respond to Eddie Kingston in a special way. He really connects with people. Like, I don't know, there's something that's unique with him. So I'm a huge Eddie Kingston fan. Switchblade Jay White's outstanding. I mean, his stuff from New Japan. Now in AEW. Claudio was such a, it was disappointing because I went to the first Forbidden Door pay-per-view, like in person. I flew up to Chicago. And it was unfortunate we didn't get Bryan Danielson versus Zack Sabre Jr., but Claudio Castagnoli as a surprise debut mystery opponent ended up being really good. Although, if I had to say just one, though, I would say Bryan Danielson. That guy's just amazing. He could probably have a different yet entertaining match with practically anybody on that roster. So I said if I had to pick one, it would be Danielson. But there's so much talent in that company. With Full Gear, I mean, I think the plan was to have Moxley as the international champion, so I think he's going to win. But I wouldn't say it 100%. I don't know. What do you think? If you try and use some, the way that things work in pro wrestling, he's going to be wrestling at Wrestle Kingdom on January 4th at Tokyo Dome, New Japan Pro Wrestling. But it's in a three-way match against Will Ospreay, so they added David Finlay to it. And so that tells me that maybe they don't want to beat Moxley on that show, and maybe you don't want to beat Moxley because he's going to be the international champion. I don't know. That's just speculation. Pac eliminated. Let's come down to these two, Orange Cassidy and Anna Jay. Can you believe this? Yeah, Mox is tremendous. He's fun to use in this game, too. His signature being the Gotch-style pile driver. It's a lot of fun to use that one early and often. Just draw people. The unenthusiastic thumbs up from Orange Cassidy. Down to the final two here with Anna Jay. Side Russian leg sweep there from Orange Cassidy. Big chop. Anna Jay doing the Dark Order pose. The hand gesture. Sleeper. You can't tap out in this match. But Orange with that momentum meter low. Orange puts his hands in his pockets. Look out, Anna Jay. Look out, Orange Cassidy. That's the match.
The winner of this match, Anna Jay.
You should match. Yeah, what match do you want? I'm a fan of the Casino Battle Royale, but if you want something else, I'm glad to play something else. I have everything unlocked in here. Since like a Stadium Stampede, that game makes me motion sick. It's really tough for me. There are a lot of games that I'm just never going to be able to play because I have to deal with motion sickness issues. Like WWE, the way their product is shot, where they shake the camera intentionally, it literally makes me nauseous, as if the storylines weren't bad enough. Moxley versus Lance Archer, Lights Out. Is it actually called Lights Out? Yeah, it is Lights Out. I'm making sure it wasn't the exploding barbed wire death match. Yeah, that'd be fun. Because they had a Texas death match in AEW sometime back. Archer and Moxley. Archer is tall. Remember the New Japan Pro Wrestling show I went to in Nashville just before the pandemic, so early 2020. And he was there. Like, I was hoping to get to talk to him and say, hey, whatever. Like, he had to go to the back right before my spot in the merch line was going to be done. It's funny, though, because he can change his demeanor, seem like, really cool, nice, and then he comes out for his match, and that is the Murder Hawk. So, thinking of that, let's see if I can take out Moxley here with Lance Archer. At least with Moxley, got a few gear options. I think I used that one the other day with the barbed wire. Oh, you went to Forbidden Door up in Toronto? was it there live? So I can tell you the one in Chicago last year was tremendous live. One of the best pro wrestling shows I've ever been to. And I've been going to pro wrestling shows since early 1990. So I've seen a lot. See where it says Dynamite Classic. Relatively soon, they're going to be adding the new Dynamite set to the game, as I understand it. Yeah. Omega against Ospreay. That was an awesome match. It's two of the very best in the entire world at it. And having to follow what they set as the standard at Tokyo Dome at Wrestle Kingdom back in January. I mean, how do you top yourself? And yet they found a way to have an outstanding match. And I'm sure live in person even better.
The following contest is an unsanctioned lights out match.
It's a lights out match coming up next where anything goes.
Making his way to the ring, the Murhawk Monster, Lance Archer. And his opponent, Jon Moxley.
Mox has done pretty well in this game, 23-5. All right, so lights out match here. Archer's got great intensity, of course, Moxley does as well, so. He's going to sneak up on me if I try and pick up a weapon. Wear him down a little bit first. Sometimes you make him fall on something laying there and it hurts him. Oh! Oh. That's what I was worried about with a weapon, that Mox would have that. Oh. Alligator speed or whatever to get to him. So you're born in the UK, you live in Canada, cool. I spent a semester of college in the UK, fall in 1998 at Harlexton College in Grantham, England. I had the time of my life at Harlexton. So much fun there. I've been to Canada a couple times. Up in Vancouver in I think 2018, whenever it was the last time I went to Seattle. Visited my buddy Scott up there. Buddy Sledgehammer. Oh, Sledgehammer. Down below. Ow. Walking a shin lock here. Camel clutch. Let's see if I can send Moxley outside the ring. And that's one downside with the Casino Battle Royale matches. You don't really get to explore the outside of the ring very much. So this, let's see if I can beat him down a little bit first. Trying to find a way to throw him over the top rope. But and Moxley just too fast for me there. Oh. Oh. I'm tapping out to him here. Bulldog choke. All right. My problem was at L1 instead of L2. So it had a drop down instead of leaving the ring. Oh. Uh-oh. Moxley. It's a pull cue. Looks like I've got a fire extinguisher. Oh. I didn't. Trying to make the thing fire off of Moxley. Clearly, I don't know which button does that. There we go. Just hit that attack button. Whoa. There we go. Normally I would advise against trying to brawl with Moxley outside the ring. That's his forte, but it's right down Lance Archer's alley as well. German suplex through the ring barrier. No problem. We got more, got a refill over here. A sell for the fire extinguisher. Oh, walk right into a punch. Moxley was over it. Back in the ring here. I don't know what Moxley's doing over there. Have him checked by medical, please. Oh, he's got a shovel. I'm gonna move that helmet over here for pound protection. I'll bring maybe I set this on fire. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, I got tax. Uh-oh. We want a lights out match. Let's do it the right way. Oh, easy for me to say I get hit with a shovel. That's what I get for doing the honors for setting it up. Moxley, uh-oh. Oh, poor decision by Moxley. Man, I got tax on my chest. Moxley's got him in his back. Set up a set here to... Whoa! Oh my goodness! That was cool. And not so cool for Moxley, but let's get this table in. Let's do a... Oh, come on, no. Okay, there. So I'm trying to set the weapon finisher. Come on, Mox. There we go, fire. That's the wrong direction, although I would say it's the right one for Moxley. Light it back on fire. Okay. The magic fire is no longer in the game. Checking the Twitch clips. The one with the Thunder Rosa against Anna Jay match where they're on a burning table. They've since fixed that. Have an awkward spot to go for. Oh! That was like Jim Crockett Productions era. Shooting to the final there. I should live in Ottawa.
Tremendous match by all the competitors.
Kind of not bothered by the chest full of tacks there. I didn't really pay attention to the score. 37-05. Kind of out of nowhere finish. I was not expecting to get Moxley to submit. All right, I think I'm gonna do one more Casino Battle Royale match. Use Beretta so I can use the version without the headband. I get to go all this trouble to this version, or with a haircut, or with a black outfit. That was a different one. Like that, or that. They have two different spots. Same gear, it's just without hair. The shadow gear. Yeah, it just washes out everything, the shadow gear with some of them. It looks good on Rio, but... We'll go with crew cut Beretta. Samoa Joe's world champion. He's certainly capable if that's what they want to go with.
The following contest is a Casino Battle Royale.
Everybody wants to win the Casino Royale.
Forgot to switch the venue, so I guess we're using the all-out venue. 9 of Hearts.
making his way to the ring, Matt Hardy.
So we're gonna have the in-game music turned off. The music you hear here with my broadcast is royalty-free. So with most of the wrestlers actually has their music in the game, but copyright monsters are not reasonable.
The Murhawk Monster, Lance Archer.
Zoom in on that tattoo. You can't choose a version of Cody without the tattoo. It's just with it. I can less use the shadow skin. But like for otherwise, just regular Cody. Mysteriously wouldn't let you choose that. So Lance Archer, Cody Rhodes, Matt Hardy, and Darby Allin, the four there to start with. It's interesting with Wardlow, isn't it? I don't quite know what to say. I don't know why I had plural for champions. Like, he could be champions. He was still Ring of Honor TV champ. I mean, Samoa Joe, he can be a world champion, and he's got credibility, both with the fans and with everything. I don't expect that to happen, but if they needed him to, I think he could do it. I mean, I know he could. Cody Rhodes barely hanging on. Lance Archer showing off the moves that I failed to do in that earlier match. Blackout there for Matt Hardy. Like with Wardlow, there was a weird situation with MJF, and I don't know. I mean, here's the thing. MJF has the in-ring to back it up. So Chuck Taylor enters the match. Cody Rhodes out. With Wardlow, I don't like gear they gave him. Like, as I do, ran out of material. Like, need more fabric, sir. It's kind of a weird look for him. It's like, and here's the thing. I don't know if Wardlow is capable of working at the level that the fans in AEW are going to expect. And yet, he did. I mean, if you present him a certain way, you know, maybe you don't have to lean on that as much. But I don't know why they did like you're gonna have the big match with MJF and then like blow it off the next day, kind of feel to it, you know. With and again, it was whatever was going on with MJF. He was trying to do something to be like Brian Pillman, or I don't. It was just a weird thing. It was off-putting to me. And Wardlow kind of got lost in the process. But the thing about something like Powerhouse Hobbs, I can get behind him getting the big push. But it seemed like they were just intent on saddling him with these like QTV for months. It's like, dude, it completely just, there's no suspension of disbelief. Actually, okay, that's where, okay, you lost the right for me to watch you live. I'll watch you on the DVR so I can fast forward through the nonsense. Absolute nonsense. It drives me bonkers to the point I'm like, no. I don't watch as much AEW as I used to. Not nearly as much. They had some cool, unique things, and they got rid of it. Like the intro, the Saturday night's main event style intro for Collision, where they would introduce main events for Rampage. And yet they have fantastic matches. So as much as like it feels like WWE poison is seeped into that company, and it's like people want to try and argue against them, like they're just being willfully ignorant. But look, I mean, it can be whatever Tony Khan wants it to be. It's his company. But serious emotion equals serious spending. Paul White enters the match. The nicest thing I can say is that WWE is not for me. That product, there's some awesome wrestlers that I'm a big fan of that I've seen wrestle in person before they went there. Guys like Ricochet and Walter, who's now known as Gunther. But that product, as I was talking about before, I deal with motion sickness problems. There's a motion problem for Matt Hardy over and out. Here comes Thunder Rosa. So the stuff with the shaky cam. But I mean, so again, there are people there that I respect. There are people that I would love to see outside of that company. I was hoping Chad Gable would be able to get out of there. Although here's the problem with AEW, they've got so much talent. It's difficult for people to get much traction. But there was things changed after All Out 2022. Going back to when they had, right to the craziness with CM Punk and whatever happened in the locker room, that people, they'll be talking about that like they're talking about the 1997 Survivor Series. People that were there, you can ask Denise Salcedo 50 years from now about it. People will still care about that. It's rare and few and in between when people really care about pro wrestling the way that people cared about that. But you've seen a shift where it's not nearly as serious of a product in some ways. Where you're like the way they produce their announcers to sound like an NFL pregame show. Chuckle Hut Taz, are you kidding me? What the hell are they doing with Kevin Kelly? It's like they hired him to marginalize him so that Excalibur could win Best TV Announcer in the Wrestling Observer Newsletter Awards. And I say, it's truth and humor, but it feels like that. And I don't know if there's some sort of philosophical change with the way they were going to do things with Collision. I don't know. It's pro wrestling, so, and AEW is notoriously secretive about things, so I don't have the answer for some of it. But I say, well, okay, I'll just go watch some New Japan Pro Wrestling, and that's great until I have to watch a House of Torture match, where it's just like, it's like there's nowhere to go. I've got to go watch the All Japan Pro Wrestling, their tournament going on. Short of that, maybe Pro Wrestling Noah. It's like there's just nonsense everywhere. It drives me crazy. But you can pick your spots like the New Japan. Watch all the Will Ospreay matches you want. It'll be fun. AJ Styles and AEW. Hey, CMCC123, hello. Yeah, AEW and ROH, you say? Yeah, I mean, that's the way to go. So, hello. There goes Darby Allin. Here comes John Moxley. So it's Paul White, Powerhouse Hobbs, Thunder Rosa with a drop kick off the top. And now John Moxley into the match. There goes Powerhouse Hobbs. Now Sting into the match. Styles would make it work, but I don't see it happening. I mean, you never know. I mean, Endeavor could decide it's time to make some cuts. There goes Paul White. I'll say this for AJ Styles. We're going to that Shark Tank of a company as a guy that was like a New Japan guy and a TNA guy that was not their guy and that was treated like a rookie at first. He's just so smooth in the ring. So good. He ain't got a 4-star match out of Shane McMahon. Sit out powerbomb from Dax Harwood on Thunder Rosa, while Jon Moxley battles with Sting. Imagine that Sting's final match, Texas Death Match with Jon Moxley. Please don't do that, Sting. Think for your health, sir. At least, though, they're not going to book him like a geek on the way out. They're going to do everything they can to make Sting look like a proper legend. That's the way you want to use your legends. There goes Moxley, dumped out by Dax Harwood. Now I'm in. Beretta, we got an entirely different spot in his 4 outfit spot. They only give you 2 anyway, with and without hair. So I'm in his Beretta, Dax Harwood, Thunder Rosa, who's kind of freaking out, and Sting. Is she possessed? Is this some sort of like spooky voodoo? Some House of Black nonsense? I can't stand the spooky magic. I can't stand the supernatural stuff. That breaks my suspension of disbelief. Don't do that. Just give me good pro wrestling. But there's what I want and what they're going to do. And that's that. Like, since you've got Kevin Kelly there anyway, could you give me a version of Dynamite where they call it seriously? Joking, but not joking. I'd put that as like a simulcast on True TV. The guys that take it seriously, the guys that are acting like a chuckle hut. Meanwhile, joke's on me. Sting's got his signature. Look out. And then there's Beretta. Beretta's really good compared to his push in AEW. He's more the setup the other guys look good guy. And he's capable of high-end stuff. There's an outstanding match that Beretta had in New Japan Pro Wrestling against Kenny Omega. Drop kick by Dax Harwood on Thunder Rosa. Now the collision with the aim continues to be a frustration for me in this match. That's one downside. Look at the wonky pin mechanics that really take me out of it with the regular style matches in this game. You don't have to deal with that in the CBR, in the Casino Battle Royale match, which helps. And again, there's enough variety with people getting thrown out, new people coming in. And like the unusual matchups that you get for this match that you don't see coming. It's not like spend 10 seconds setting it up where it looks contrived. It just, because it's a video game, it just happens. Sting. Get hit with a Michinoku driver there by Thunder Rosa. It's Beretta, Sting, Dax Harwood, and Thunder Rosa in this Casino Battle Royale match. AJ Styles against Kenny Omega happened up in Canada. But yeah, as far as on a major stage at this point in their career, could you imagine? It's a shame that they didn't match, This didn't work out way back when. Luchasaurus enters the match. So I've got one elimination. Trent Beretta, or it says there, Trent. Battling Dax Harwood. Luchasaurus into the match. He's going to tussle with Thunder Rosa. So it's a timed entry, over-the-top battle royal, similar to the Royal Rumble. The Casino Battle Royale match. 21-person field. Slingshot into a power bomb on Luchasaurus. Thunder Rosa couldn't wait to get over there to me. All right, let me help you this way. There we go. Running hip attack. There comes Brian Cage, the Machine. Join Luchasaurus, Dax Harwood, and Trent Beretta. So Harwood was trying for a back body drop. Luchasaurus was not going for it. Break out some drop kicks. Aha. Oh, Dax, and third time not the charm for you. Whoa. Walked right into that running kick from Luchasaurus. That's the kind of combination that you get in this match that I really enjoy. I was on the business end of it there. I'm actually playing. I'm Beretta. I'm the guy with the gray tights. Not getting beat up by the bald guy. As a fellow bald guy, I can say that. By Dax Harwood. Yeah, this is just a AEW Fight Forever. Just a regular video game. But this particular match is a lot of fun. The live stream. Overall, AEW in-ring standpoint, their matches, they do a very good job of laying them out. They're solid. Their production is outstanding. When they're serious about things, I mean, their product can be just amazing to watch. When they start doing the WWE type stuff or the spooky magic, I just like check out. Over-reliance on 3- and 4-way matches. So like Wrestler A can pin Wrestler B to win Wrestler C's title because these guys, in a lot of cases, are not very amiable to doing the honors, as it is. Not everybody, but especially people from WWE. There were certain people, like, you wonder why Miro has a storyline that's like going nowhere, that makes no sense. So, well, let's give him something to kind of, appease him. So, I mean, there's Beretta. Let's get thrown throat first into the bottom rope by Mr. Brody Lee. Look at that. Nick Jackson slingshotting himself into the ring into a Canadian Destroyer on Luchasaurus. Brody's got a special. I got to look out. Let him deal with Nick Jackson. Man, I'm slow getting up. Trent's laying down there. Or so is Luchasaurus. They can throw him out. Maybe not. Right, the running hip attack right there. That's the move. That's 4 eliminations for me. Uh-oh. Man. I can see that coming to slow motion. Oh, no. Big running strike there from Mr. Brody Lee. Trent, get up. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD into the match. Wow. Nick Jackson out, Matt Jackson in. We've never had more than 4 wrestlers in the ring at any one time in this match, in this game. A little different in real life, but this is actually, in some ways, better. People don't get in the way as much. Less contrived laying around the corner. You get a lot of that in those. I mean, AEW Battle Royals tend to be very good as far as Battle Royal standards, but that's like the faintest of praise. Just kind of sus there. I was not trying to pick up Brody because I knew that would happen. I was trapped. Couldn't leave the ring because that's how you get eliminated in this match. These two over there are taking forever to get locked up. In the way. It's one thing, it's kind of tough to type and play this game at the same time. I finally figured out things with stream elements. And that is definitely the way to go compared with the other bots that I tried for sending messages. Especially the Lou Remix channel where I've had a lot of Warsaken Blitz. I'm so much fun with that game. Got a lot of stuff coming up this week, or this upcoming week, with Warsaken Blitz. Back Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern, 1900 UTC. What is this? Took a while to set that up. Interesting looking double team there by Dr. Britt Baker and Trent Beretta against Matt Jackson of the Bucks. I mean, the thing is, like, because it's one after another into the match and out, you get these unique combinations that, like, if it's just like, if I just randomly pick these 4 for a match, like, maybe entertaining for a little while. And like, okay, how long do you wait? It's gonna take forever to end. So now, okay, Brody's out. And now Scorpio's in. So you have these transitions as far as new people into the match. You get like a few people out at once, and then. So here I am trying to hang on as Beretta with 4 eliminations to my record. Okay, I was like stuck in place there. Was I dazed? Britt's got her, she's got her signature. The honky tonk man style swinging neck breaker. Oh, she's gonna go for the lockjaw. Help me out, Scorpio Sky. There you go. You do what you have to beat up Britt. I'll go hang out over here with Matt Jackson. Scorpio's got a special. So does Britt. She's got her glove on for lockjaw. Oh, I agree, Cal, as far as AJ Styles and early TNA, early Impact. Getting roughed up here by Matt Jackson of the Bucks with his signature. Back up here, let him battle with Britt Baker. So, I mean, there is Trent Beretta Britt Baker, Matt Jackson of the Bucks, and Scorpio Sky. These like people who will team up for a moment and then battle each other a moment or two later. And there's enough variety because people get thrown out periodically, and sometimes you get these really unusual things that happen. It makes for great clips for Twitch, at least for my entertainment. Oh, so not a strong enough drop kick. This game will like reward you if you hit like a strike on the button versus like a glancing shot. Here's my signature. Haven't done well to my signature. Oh, yeah, I got that stuffed pile driver, that short pile driver there. Well, Scorpio right in his head. Room to hit the running hip attack. That's the move in this game. So Ray Phoenix is the Joker. I've got my special. So is Britt Baker. She's got lockjaw lined up for Matt Jackson of the Bucks. Let's see if I can hit Ray Phoenix with my finisher immediately. Yep. Boom! Head damage right away. Matt Jackson, the Bucks eliminated. We're down to 3. Ray Phoenix. And it's an inherently unfair thing with these timed entry battle royal matches, but fun nonetheless. I saw AJ Styles on an indie show in St. Petersburg, Florida, in, I think it was November of 2001 against Scoot Andrews. And they had like this really good match, which there weren't just a ton of people there. You know, it's like a relatively small building in St. Pete, just an indie show. Happened to be buddies with one of the guys that worked for the promotion. This is when I was working at Channel 10, WTSP, my news producer days down in Tampa. Just after the match, hanging out with some of the guys. I remember like seeing AJ Styles walk out, and he just had a great match there. It seemed like very professional. I remember he had this like rolling cart luggage, which I hadn't seen that much of in 2001. But it was like he came across like very businesslike and professional. And that was a time when professional wrestling wasn't always the most professional about things, if you know what I'm talking about. I got my signature now, so maybe I can do I was going to try and line up Britt Baker. So let's work on Phoenix for a minute here. I got my signature. We can hit him with it. That stuffed pile driver. There we go. Head damage in the red there for Ray Phoenix. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Didn't have to do the running hip attack that time. So it's down to me as Trent Beretta taking on Britt Baker, who's a real-life dentist. Like, that's not some silly gimmick. She really is. It's really impressive. I think she's fine, like, I don't know if dentists, what they go on hiatus or whatever, because, like, she's doing so much with AEW. Whoa. Like, keeping that dentist practice. I'm sure, like, wrestling fans showing up was a distraction. They had to have, I'm sure. You know, but you try and hope that they wouldn't. People showing up that just to meet her or whatever, as opposed to like wanting an appointment. Well, she's in there in this game. And there's Beretta. I've got 6 eliminations there. She got her special. Here comes Lockjaw. Finishing move. Shades of Mick Foley as Mankind with a mandible claw. Now this is like the one point in this match where you do have to button mash, is if you're in a submission mover. I mean, you won't tap out, but I mean, I can't even stand up here at the moment. I'm gassed. Britt's got her, well, she's mostly got her special. Let's see if I can throw her. That didn't do much. Uh-oh. She's like, all right. She's gonna kiss me goodbye. Don't think so. Knee lift. Oh, she's got her special. Oh, that's why she was doing the kiss. Blowing a kiss to Adam Cole, saying, I'll see you after the match. But first, side Russian leg sweep to set up Lockjaw. Submission and over. The glove. Got danger, but again, I can't tap out here. Well, got the exclamation point with a "this is dangerous" look. It's not a good combination. See if I can get a pose in here. Let's get out of danger. Oh. Desperation, go for some strong strikes while trying to back away. There we go. At least got a little bit of it. Have to wear down Britt Baker here. This is going for a sling blade. I just wouldn't cooperate. Should I do the knee lift? Uh-oh. Dangerous. Standing switch. Block that kick attempt. Again. Going back to that side Russian leg sweep. She doesn't have her finisher. She's like, I don't care. Rip out your lower teeth. Beretta. Hanging on and out.
The winner of this match, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD.
Wow, what an amazing match. And we got to call it. We got to see it.
Not the most flattering image of Britt Baker there at the end. Yeah. 1.5 stars. Not quite a dud. I was in there more than 25 minutes. Got a B match evaluation, but nevertheless, it's not given praise in the trades. All right, so that was fun. I mean, this is a little more than an hour for a live stream, which is perfect. Have a couple of these casino battle royale matches. Had that lights out match as well. So this is the kind of, especially like if I want to set up to do a raid into somebody that's going to have a live stream, this is something I can pop this in basically any time slot and play. And if anybody's there, that's great. And if not, that's okay too, because this is one of the few things that I stream where it's not player versus player. So it's a little bit different as far as this goes. Always a good time with that. Good luck to AEW tomorrow with their Full Gear pay-per-view. Good luck, Tony Khan. All right. I'll probably stream AEW Fight Forever again sometime next week. We'll see. I'm really excited about this upcoming Friday, Black Friday. Gonna have that. It's gonna be a big thing. The Black Friday Warsaken Spectacular. It's gonna be Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1900 UTC. It's gonna be a big thing. We're gonna have a good time with it, with Warsaken Blitz. It's amazing. I've played Warsaken Blitz, what was it, 72, 73 episodes now? Starts to run together because I put slates together for the next one. It's like, well, which number is it? But it's tremendous fun. And so that's the big one coming up on Friday. But the next one will be on Monday with player versus player competition. I don't anticipate streaming any more this weekend. Maybe not. Maybe I'll have a change of heart. Maybe tomorrow I will. Who knows? But probably not. Then back Monday with Warsaken Blitz. Building up to the Black Friday Warsaken Spectacular. You're on NashvilleLou Live. Looks like Coco Sports is live. Let's go right over to Coco Sports. He remembers me from back when this used to be a Fire Pro Wrestling World stream many moons ago. Oh, thank you for letting me know that. The Acclaimed DLC arriving November 22nd. Thank you for the info. I did not know that. Look forward to that. I'm sure I'll be... Maybe the next time I stream, then if that's out the 22nd, then we'll see. We'll make sure it arrives on time first, and then we'll get to check that. Should be a lot of fun. All right, that's going to do it for this broadcast of NashvilleLou Live. I'm your host, Lou Pickney. Thanks for watching. See you next time.